Hello, my name is Nicholas Audrey Moreno, and I'm the author of Humans Are Amazing, Discovering Your True Self. In my book, I ask the question, why are most people only using one hand their entire lives? If we have two hands, why are people only using one? Would it make sense that we use both hands equally? That way we have, you could say, a spare whenever you want to switch off. In today's example, I want to talk about writing. I can write with both hands. So I want to do a demonstration of me writing with both hands. So the first example I want to give is writing with the left hand, and here we go. So usually I just like to practice my ABCs in cursive and in regular straight font. This will really help build up your writing skills over time. You could even, write thoughts out of your own mind, or sometimes I used to get a book or some kind of newspaper or something and just write the words. That way it doesn't take much time. I don't really have to think about what I'm writing, but I'll just do a demonstration with my ABCs in cursive. So I go A, do a set of A's there in cursive. We'll do some B's. So this is what I've been doing. Some A's and B's. We'll do some C's. But I would do this tons of times, and I have a couple of examples here where I do that. I'll write page after page, and it's just to strengthen your writing ability. And for a long time, a spiral notepad was always my best friend, and I always make sure to have some pens handy. So the next example that I want to give is writing with your right hand. So we'll do it on the same page as the left that I practice with. So same thing, same idea. Build up your hand, just like when you were in elementary school or growing up. Practice doing some cursive and some straight letters. So here I'll do some cursive. Same thing. Some A's. And then I'll jump to some B's. So I'll just show you what I've done there. A's and B's. We'll go do some C's. Again, you can do some straight letters. Just do some capitals, some A's, some B's. The whole point is to strengthen your body, strengthen both your arms. You could only imagine if you had the ability to write with both hands interchangeably, then you'd probably have a lot more energy, and I'm willing to bet you would strengthen your mental abilities as well, because, well, as you know, your whole entire body is a system of muscles and blood vessels, and all these organs work together. They all work together to power your body. So why not use both? And this might be a mystery that people have not really considered for, since the beginning of time, we could say. So this is the whole idea, is to strengthen both of your hands and thereby strengthen your body and your mind. So I've done a couple examples of writing with my left hand and writing with my right hand. At first, when I began to write with my left hand, it did feel uncomfortable and it just felt unnatural. But over time, you will build it up. and the key to it is practice. Practice makes perfect. So I would really recommend to get a couple spiral notepads and of course some pens, and just when you have time, try to make time, about half an hour to an hour a day, whatever suits your schedule. But the more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. So practice writing with your left if you're right-handed, and practice writing with your right if you're left-handed. This way you can build up both sides of your body. I also recommend doing other activities like I showed before, was like playing guitar, maybe throwing in the park. But you have to ask yourself, why have I only been using half of my body my entire life? Why haven't I alternated, and thereby it would strengthen my body? So I also believe maybe people get tired and older faster because they're only actually using one side of their body. So I encourage you to practice as much as you can and try to see that there is a difference between using your right hand and your left hand, and it will affect your mentality as well. So maybe you can keep a journal and keep track of that for yourself. So my book is Humans Are Amazing, Discover Your True Self, and check out my book, and I hope that it will help you become amazing.